When you're taking a bus and you need to go to a specific place, it's important to make sure you pay attention to which bus you're getting on, so then you get to the right place. Like if you're going to a specific BART station, you have to get on. And it's just really important to make sure you pay attention to what the bus says before you get on. Not gonna lie, this is my second time doing this by myself. I've actually gone on the wrong bus a couple times before, but it was just with a group of people. But this was my second time just going on the wrong bus all by myself. Oh, and I look at this thing and I just find it funny. Pardon me while I take a quick sip of my coffee. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And today in this video, I have a coffee and story time. I have a cup of coffee right here. And today's coffee and story time is going to be the funny story about the time I got on the wrong bus and I ended up at the wrong BART station. So this is a story about how I was going to do some volunteer work one day, and I accidentally didn't pay attention to which bus I got on, and I got on the wrong bus and I ended up at the wrong BART station. Luckily, it wasn't too far from the BART station that I was supposed to go to, and I ended up taking another bus later. So this is a story just to teach you guys, you should always pay attention to what bus you're getting on before you get on it, to make sure it's going where you need to go. And I get it, sometimes we're in a hurry and we don't really read the buses. So I've said this many times after getting on the wrong bus a few times. Just make sure you're paying close attention to what buses you get on, because sometimes that can happen and you can end up getting lost. So I'm going to get started. Or also another thing is you can look at these things and find them a funny thing instead of a scary thing, and that's what I did. So I'm going to get started and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And because I won't be using names for these actual BART stations, I will be naming one BART station 1, which is where I ended up by mistake, and the other BART station will be called BART station 2, which is where I was supposed to go. So this all started Wednesday morning. I was going to meet my program to go volunteer at a local senior center. So I get on the bus and I start going to a BART station. So I'm going to because I don't want to say names of the actual BART stations, I'm just going to call them BART Station 1 and BART Station 2. So BART Station 2 was where I was supposed to be. BART Station 1 is where I accidentally ended up by mistake. So I'm kind of down in the dumps because my friend's service is the next day, and I don't look at the bus signs and I'm not reading it. And when I read the bus sign, I thought it said BART Station 1. And so I get on. I'm riding the bus down, and then as I'm on the bus, I suddenly start to pay attention. I notice the bus is going a different way than usual. I'm like, this is weird. What bus am I on? So I ask the bus driver, where are you going? And he goes,
oh, I'm going to BART Station 1.
So once I hear this, I'm like, I thought you were going to BART Station 2. And the bus driver tells me,
no, I'm going to BART Station 1. You're on the wrong bus if you're trying to go to BART Station 2.
So I decided to ride the bus all the way to BART Station 2, all the way to BART Station 1, which is where that bus was going. And I get off the bus and I'm like thinking this is kind of funny. I try my best to look at these things instead of thinking them as scary and find them funny. I just thought it was super funny that I got on the wrong bus. And so I go all the way to BART Station 1, which is where that bus was going. And then so I'm at the BART station. I'm waiting at BART Station 1 for the next bus to go to BART Station 2. And so I wait there. I'm stuck there for a while. I end up having to call one of my I ended up calling one of my supervisors on the bus, letting her know I was going to be really late because I accidentally got on the wrong bus. So she was able to help me and direct me to the correct bus. And so I go to bus I'm supposed to go to, and I'm waiting at the bus stop for the next bus at BART Station 1. And then I wait, and luckily they weren't even at the local park that we were supposed to go to that was near BART Station 2. And so I wait a while, and then I noticed the bus comes for BART Station 2. And I ask if he's going to that place. And even though it says on the sign, you gotta still ask, because sometimes not all bus drivers like pay attention. Anyway, so the bus driver tells me he's going to BART Station 2, which is where I need to get to. So I get on the bus and I sit down, and this bus driver was really nice, and he was very nice to get me to where I needed to go. And luckily it was, I think, 10 o'clock, so I didn't have to pay for this bus. And so he rides me to the BART Station number 2, which is where I met up with my group. And I was just telling them my funny little misadventure that I had, and they were all laughing, and they thought it was pretty funny, and even I thought it was funny. And usually when I get lost, I get really scared, but this time I just found it funny, and I just looked at it as a funny thing instead of a scary thing. And even though I ended up in the wrong city, I still was able to reroute and problem solve, which was a good thing. So the moral of the story is when you're taking public transportation, whether it's bus or BART, always pay attention to where this bus or BART station is going to go, because you want to make sure you get on the correct bus or BART, because you don't want to end up in a different city, or else you can get yourself lost, and that is no fun to get lost. And in case you do get on the wrong bus, you can always ask the bus, you can always go straight to that BART station that bus is going to. And they also can help you, and the bus driver also can help you and tell you which bus to take. And so in case you get on the wrong bus, you can get off at a certain stop, and then you can just like wait for the next bus, or you can always like ask for help when you need it, if you're with a group of people, like a supervisor or something, and the supervisor could totally help you. So if you have any questions, you can also call your supervisor if you're meeting a group of people, if you're with a local program, or you can just ask the bus driver for help, and then they will direct you to which stops you need to go to. But you should always pay attention to which bus you get on before you get on it. So that was the funny story about how I got on the wrong bus. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and tap subscribe.